What is up, everybody? Kevin Zeno here, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about what really I don't see a lot of people talking about, and why I, yes, being biased, believe that the Denver Broncos basically have won the NFL free agency. And again, it's something that not that many people are talking about, unless you're a Denver Broncos fan, of course. So let's talk about it. So in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be talking about these key free agent signings that the Denver Broncos made and the possibility of what could it mean for the 2025 Denver Broncos NFL season, of course. So let's talk about it. First, let's talk about the two who basically signed as soon as free agency kicked off, right? We had one signing right away, and then we had another signing that took a little bit of time, but once it was a done deal, then we were able to really get more excited. So the first signing was Talanoa Hufanga, safety, all-pro safety from the 49ers. Now, when it comes to him, his last really big healthy season when he was going off the rails for the 49ers was in 2023, and I'm pretty sure that was the year, yes, that they did make the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs again. But he was a monster that year, if I'm not mistaken. Look, his stats for 2023, he had 3 interceptions for a total of, where is it? Here it is. He had 39 solo tackles, 3 interceptions that year, and he was just a game wrecker, bro. So there's a lot of things, right? Number one is we're banking on him being healthy. That's number one. We paid him what we paid him, and Brandon Jones came in last year replacing Justin Simmons, and he balled out. But we were having issues with PJ Locke, and PJ Locke being a consistent football player. When it came down to it, Hufanga last year only played 7 games after he got injured in 2000. After he got injured, he came back, played 2 games, and then we ended up signing Greenlaw that same day, and he only played 2 games last year. But in 2023, he played 15 games, had 120 total tackles, 75 solo tackles for 1.5 sacks. And automatically with Greenlaw, he's one of the top coverage linebackers in the game. And that's something that the Denver Broncos have been wanting. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how him and Alex Singleton pair up, because like I said, Greenlaw is one of the best coverage linebackers, and we all know Alex Singleton isn't, right? We know Alex Singleton as this tackling machine, and that's what he does. He racks out tackles like there is no tomorrow. But you're getting Hufanga, you're adding Greenlaw to already what was a top 5 defense in the league, and you're banking on these guys being healthy, then this automatically turns into a Super Bowl caliber defense. I think Riley Moss is going to be better. He'll be healthy. We'll see a better Riley Moss. The DBs, honestly, Hufanga, Jones, Patrick Surtain, all-pro defensive player, Patrick Surtain II, Riley Moss, and then you got the linebackers. And in reality, if you look at it on the defensive side, the Broncos lost nobody but Cody Barton, right? When it came to starters, you lost Cody Barton, but you replaced him with another starting middle linebacker in Greenlaw. And now when we go that and look into yesterday's signing of Evan Engram, or in this case 2 days ago, you're looking at an amazing player in what Evan Engram is. He has the second most receptions from a tight end since 2022 with 234. He has 2,094 receiving yards, which is 5th among tight ends since 2022, and 97 first downs, which is 6th since 2022. Again, this is, and I understand last year what it was with Evan Engram, he didn't really have those crazy numbers when you look at it, right? Let me pull up Evan Engram's stats for last year. He's 30 years old, which I understand some people were saying. He only had 47 receptions, 365 yards, 1 touchdown, but he only played 9 games, had 47 receptions out of 64. But if you look at that before, in 2023 is when he had 114 receptions, 963 for 4 touchdowns, right? And then before that, he was 73 receptions, 766. The most touchdowns he's ever had in his single season was 6. But automatically him coming to the Denver Broncos, it automatically improves the tight end room. It does. It does, whether you want to admit it or doesn't. Now look, he's 30 years old, but what does this mean, right? What does the addition of Evan Engram mean? It means that if Loveland or Tyler Warren are not there at pick 20, it's fine, because you have other tight ends that you can draft and can learn and develop from Evan Engram. So, which is a good thing, right? This is one of the things that I was saying a lot, not on here because I barely got on YouTube, but I was saying this a lot, is I wanted the Broncos to get veterans in the positions that were needed. Safety, we got a veteran starting safety. Linebacker, we got a veteran starting linebacker. Tight end, we got a veteran tight end. Now, I don't know if the Broncos are going to try and trade for a running back. It sucks. I wanted the Broncos to get Aaron Jones, and it didn't happen. But there's a possibility that we could be looking at the Broncos maybe trading up for an Ashton Jeanty, or maybe waiting and taking 2 running backs in this draft. Javonte Williams signed with the Dallas Cowboys for $3 million. We still have Estime, we have Jaleel McLaughlin, but none of those guys speak running back one. At least when we looked at it last year, it's not like Sean Payton was giving the nod, right? But the possibilities of what these 3 players bring to the offense, on Evan Engram to the offense, and the tight end and the safety and linebacker position to already a top 5 defense, it's crazy how better this team is going to be. And that's the thing, is no matter what, we got to have faith, and we're banking on all these 3 guys to be healthy. And then we're going to be talking about a whole different Denver Broncos team. Some people still want to say that we're not going to make the playoffs. Some people still want to say that Najee Harris with the Chargers, that's a better team than us. It's fine. Let the haters talk. They talked last year. What did they say? Bo Nix is a bust. 6 quarterback. Bo Nix this. Bo Nix is 30 years old. Bo Nix played 10 years in college football. Let them hate, and then they're going to see this year what kind of Denver Broncos team it's going to be. We're going to be a sneaky good team. If last year we were in the playoffs, I'm not going to be surprised if the Denver Broncos make a bigger run for this upcoming season, especially if we can nail the running back position. Which right now, when you look at the questions, and I understand some people are saying, oh, but there's still question marks on the offense. Who's going to be wide receiver 2? Who's going to be this? Who's going to be that? Guys, you got to be patient. It's only been, 3 days into free agency. It isn't over. There's still a lot of options. Cooper Kupp has just been released. Amari Cooper's out there. Stephon Diggs. You have the options. Yes, at running back, it's not the same. Should the Broncos maybe look at a J.K. Dobbins and maybe bring him in? I would say no, especially if you're going to be looking at the running back position for the draft to take 1 or 2 running backs. Now, would it be interesting if the Broncos were to trade up for an Ashton Jeanty? Yes, I wouldn't mind it, but it's going to depend on what the Broncos are going to give up in order to move up, right? The Broncos, they re-signed DJ Jones. They re-signed Jarrett Stidham. They're still looking to pay Zach Allen, John Franklin Myers. There's still a couple contracts on the Denver Broncos roster that if they convert their salary into bonuses, then into signing bonuses, they can create cap space. You got Mike McGlinchey, you got Garrett Bowles, you got Sutton, there's a couple contracts out there that they can still convert into signing bonus and create more cap space. But as of right now, I think the Broncos nailed it. I think they have an A+ for this free agency. With these 3 players automatically, Bo Nix has a tight end now. Do we need a running back? Yes, but we can still see what happens in the free agency. Maybe they can go out and trade for someone. I don't know. But guys, you got to have faith in the Denver Broncos, and you got to be happy. Honestly, I've seen a lot of people saying, yo, these signings is giving that 2015 Denver Broncos offseason vibes. And that was the year that we went to the Super Bowl. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, it's Super Bowl. No, but I'm going to say it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if the Broncos are in the Super Bowl. It wouldn't. Because we're building a team around a rookie QB on a contract. And guess on a rookie contract. And guess what? We're still going to have to pay a good amount to Russell Wilson. But this team is only going to get better. You got to have faith. And we got to see what these next couple days of free agency bring before it really mellows down and they get ready for the draft here in April. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down, let me know what you thought about the Denver Broncos signings in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.